better. It was better.
Yeah. Well, hey, crypto. If you don't like the prices, just wait 10 minutes. They'll be lower.
At least there's a buying opportunity out there somewhere, right, Nick? At
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
Hey,
DCA.
at least, hey,
DCA.
what do they say? DCA makes you, I think, say for a good day. An
I'm
Apple
waiting.
day.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is, I'll throw prices up just in the background just for a little while. It's just like the things that I would be getting out of to get into other stuff are going down as fast or faster than the other stuff. Like, look how fast Jupiter has deteriorated.
Oh, it's just taking a dive.
80,
What's on?
almost 80% from a year ago.
Can you sort that on the 1 year? Can you sort that? Can you do like on
Oh,
your
yeah.
little?
Yeah.
I want to see which one is the worst of the 1 years. Like, let's go there. Bitcoin's only down 2%. Okay, so what do we got? Well, obviously those.
You know what? We don't even need to watch that anymore, do we?
Well, don't do that because that will. Oh, I thought that signs you out. Okay, so obviously hypercycle, optimism.
Yeah.
Jupiter is worse, as almost your worst.
It's one of the worst assets. Yeah.
The graph, not by much. I mean, we're talking all those are 77%.
Yeah.
Aptos, Storage. Okay, interesting. So, Matic doing Filecoin, Sui doing better. Ondo, you're not watching Aster.
No, this is Sui doing better after. Remember, this is after Sui had a run.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
I mean, remember, Filecoin had a run. Sui had a run. Remember, it wasn't even 2 weeks ago. We were like, listen, Linda, if you made some money on Filecoin, take money off the table. People are like, I don't know. I'm like, buddy, I'm telling you, when you have an unnatural run straight up, you sell that Mofesia. You sell it.
That's right.
Congrats to them, because I know a couple of people are like, they sold in the 280s. They're like, oh man, it's going to keep going. I'm like, no, it's not. Don't be so sure.
It's always better to sell those runs. Any spike on Ethereum.
It always comes back down. Sui.
Yep.
Sui is is almost the price of Aster.
That's crazy, dude. Crazy.
I mean, think about that for a second.
That's crazy. Sui was almost $5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was at one point, right?
It hit 5. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Sui was rocking it. We were living our glory days, man.
Dirt bagged. It has gotten dirt bagged.
Is this what a bear market looks like? I don't think I've ever seen this red of a thing. This is crazy.
We have, but it wasn't every day like this. Like this has been every day for 45 days.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah. So look at
it's no different than it's you know what it is that things happen in a lot faster time frame now, right? So like your bull markets and your bear markets are very aggressive and very fast. And so it's kind of like you've truncated the business cycles. And I think that's what we're seeing. But what happens is as you go from a bull market to a bear market to a bull, as you go back and forth, when you bottom out and then money comes back in, it's not evenly distributed. Certain assets will go down and they just won't come back up. I don't know. I mean, I still think Ondo is quality. Like now you do start looking at things and going, okay, there could be some value here, right? Like there could be some, DCA opportunity. So I guess that's kind of the way I'm looking at. Things are starting to get cheap enough where you're like, well, that's a good deal. Like, I mean, a lot of stuff is looking good. I just don't know where. I don't know where I would start. I guess I'm overwhelmed. Like, I guess I'm overwhelmed. Like, as you go back up the list, Twin. Do we even need to have Twin on the list? It's kind of pointless, isn't it? Gone.
It doesn't even have a price.
Yeah, I don't know why it's ever been on the list. But let's go like this. Let's go from our losers and work our way and say what would be a value. Well, optimism in the 20-cent range, I probably start buying again.
Yeah.
My first optimism purchase was 19 cents.
Wow.
If it got down
Wow,
to 19,
wow, wow, wow.
if it got
You'd buy
down to
some more.
19 cents, I would
Yeah.
buy my whole position back.
Oh, there you go. Half off. Even
Half.
today's numbers.
No.
Because it was
Dude,
it
I
was
got
up
out of it. I
to-
got out of it like at a loss for like $2.
Yeah. It was that's crazy.
That's 1 per 10. Jupiter would have to be in the 10 to 15 cent range, but we'll probably see it.
We probably will after Jupuary, man.
I think Arweave. This is where I originally started buying, was $4. I think I would wait until the $3, like 3 or below. But I would, because it spikes quick, so that's when I would start adding.
Yep.
Graph token, I'm going to stay away from it. Graph token doesn't look interesting to me because I think it's stuck. I don't know if it'll ever go above 10 cents. I just don't think anyone cares. Fetch, there's no amount of money that makes it interesting to me because of the people involved. Aptos, still too pricey, I think. I think Aptos needs to be in the $1-ish range.
Yep.
So I think under $2, you look at it, see a coin, it's kind of spam. Sei, spam. Harmony One, it's a layer one, it's spam. Store J, under 10 cents or below, I'm back in. Matic, 10 cents or below, I'm back in.
Yeah.
Filecoin's tricky. I like it. I want to be in it. I'd have to check and see where I deuced out. It is a while ago. I think Filecoin around $1. Remember this IPO'd in 2017 for $5 and change.
That's crazy. So it's just like any of the it's like Monad. It IPO'd for higher than it's ever going to trade ever again.
Yeah. Sui. I don't know about Sui. I just don't know if Sui ever really catches a bid, because now it's just not interesting like it was 6 or 8 months ago. There it had a chance. Now everything's going to be Ethereum or layer 2s. I don't know if Sui has. I just don't know if there's any space for Sui. But as a trade, probably 75 cents. Ondo is actually getting pretty close to where I would maybe start adding, like right around 50 cents. Maybe that was the first one on my radar that was like, whoa, this is way cheap. Because I got out of Ondo around, I don't know, 89 cents. What did I get out at? Let's see. Ondo.
I think I got out of Ondo in the 92 cent range back in the day.
Well done, sir.
Yeah. Well, back in the day. And then I hopped into something that dropped probably more. So I was like,
Okay. Ondo, I was at 88.8 cents. Yeah. So I sold at 88.8 cents.
okay.
So probably if I could get it at half, so 44 and change,
Ooh.
that'd feel like a win, right? Ethereum, I'm adding. I'm going to be adding Ethereum and Bitcoin. Matter of fact, I'm going to be building an Ethereum and a Bitcoin treasury for excess reserves we have at Cinema.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
And then any USDC we'll have it at least collecting somewhere between 4 and 8%. We'll probably put part of it over on Morpho at 8% and keep part of it at Coinbase at 4% as our petty cash. Because why not make money on your money? XLM, never. Well, not true. No, and 10 cents. I would buy XLM at 10 cents because it pops, because it's still got a dumb community. GLP is kind of not really in my radar because that's just, I would already own those indirectly or otherwise.
Right.
Where would I buy XRP? The problem is, even as a trade, they don't have a product. They don't even have a CTO. This girl hit me up and she's like, oh my God, my friend, he's big into crypto and he's been telling me XRP, he said he's selling everything for XRP. I was like, oh, no. You need to tell your friend.
Sure he is.
He should not do that. Tell your friend he should not do that. And this was when XRP was, 260, 270. It wasn't even that long ago. And I was like, it's still never reached its 2017, 2018 all-time high, and it's unlikely to ever hit that. So, yeah. And regardless of what you guys read, there's all these articles. Oh my God, the XRP ETF was a stunning success. No, that's all cooking the numbers. They released 10 shares, 6 of them got bought by their buddies. And then they tell everyone, it's amazing. It is amazing. They bought 60% of the float. No. You guys internally, like, you guys know that XRP is goosing all these ETFs things. Like, it's such a scam. And the digital asset treasury. So think about this. Ripple, the company, has the rolling escrow. So they have many tens of billions of XRP. A billion gets released each month. So everybody knows this. So they fund a company to do a digital asset treasury and buy XRP. So they sell XRP to the community to fund a digital asset treasury that buys XRP. And then they go out and promote, look at all these companies creating digital asset treasuries with XRP. And they're like, but that's you. That's your company. You're just moving them between your left pocket, the retail investor, and then your right pocket. And they're like, yes. Like, it's the same. You are you. That's like, Brandon, you're selling Ethereum, and then you're starting a Brandon digital asset treasury, and you're buying Ethereum. Like, okay.
It's a wash sale, basically, right?
It's a wash trade. It's a giant wash trade. And you get these articles like XRP is becoming the darling of Wall Street through their super successful digital asset treasury. It's them. It's so stupid. You're like, I mean, surely no one is fooled by this crap. But I guess my friend, her buddy, he was fooled by this crap. Oh, I'm putting everything. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. I said, the only I'm putting everything into trade is Bitcoin. Because if you wait long enough, you're right. Period.
Yep.
Everything else a gamble. I think you're okay with Ethereum, but everything else a gamble. Give me a second. Anyway, that's what my thoughts are. What are your thoughts on this?
I do have a thought experiment that we can do behind the wall, actually. I'm not even going to ask the question, but I think it's going to be a good thought experiment here. So the other thing that I did want to mention, too, if you guys don't know this already, DeBridge, their airdrop is live for season 2. So if you did any swaps over on DeBridge, you can go over to their DeBridge Foundation page. Here, I'll show you guys what it looks like. It looks like this. The DeBridge Foundation page. All you do is you can even just type in your address, check eligibility, see how much you have coming your way. I could check for you as well. Here, let me just type in an address here and just see. It's either Ethereum or Solana. Remember, DeBridge is a Solana token too. So if it's a Ethereum address, then you need to send it to a Solana address. So they'll walk you through that whole claim process. It's super simple. But the airdrop didn't end up being a ton, obviously. But if you used it for the last year or whatever, you're going to get free tokens. So you can go in there and then your points will accumulate. So I had in this wallet, looks like 3,563 points, which got me 659 DeBridge tokens. Which, what is DeBridge tokens trading at right now? Let's see. Let's go see how much I got just in this one little wallet here. So if we go over to DeBridge, 21.89 cents. So that would be 659 times 0.021. So $13 in this wallet. Wow. I feel like I don't even know where I'm gonna allocate this somewhere. Obviously, I gotta. So yeah, that's your bridge drop. I mean, maybe you guys got more than that, less than that, whatever. So go check it out if you have a chance. And see what you guys got, because it's kind of cool. Jeez Louise, man. It's crazy watching these things drop like this, especially on a day like today when I assumed everything would be at least somewhat positive. So super weird. As far as, yeah, dude, there's so many people with the XRP stuff. So many people with the XRP stuff. The other thing of note, and I think it's interesting because who was it? Donald Trump Jr. said that Q4, what did he say? He said Q4, oh yeah, Q4 is going to be unbelievable for crypto. If you guys saw that, he said Q4 is going to be unbelievable for crypto. So if we check out Q4 here, it is pretty unbelievable. We're down 19.08% on Z Bitcoin. Ethereum down 26.8%. Right now, we're marking up the second worst fourth quarter ever. Give us a bit, and maybe we'll be number one. Who knows? The worst one was 42% in 2018. Even 2022, after the FTX collapse, we had a better fourth quarter than we're having right now. So the fact that we are having an unbelievable fourth quarter rings true. This is our worst month. February was a little worse. That's crazy. I wonder what was worse than Ethereum. No, 21%.
Chad,
yeah.
This is a good question.
Okay, so we've had a pretty bad month.
Wait, let me push
bad.
this question on you, Brandon. Is there a price that you would get back into Fetch?
I haven't even looked at it since I sold it. Not even a little bit. And I was a big Fetch believer. Like, I'm done with that Fetch stuff.
Yeah.
So here, if you think Fetch is going to go up to $1, I would rather buy anything else that I think would also go back up.
But
during the same period of time.
Is there a price that you would jump in for a trade? Because we're talking trades right now. We're in a bear market. Now it's about doing the best with a minimal amount of money, little here and there type moves. Would you buy Fetch at 20 cents?
No, it was 20 cents like last week, and I didn't buy it.
Would you buy Fetch at 10 cents?
So no, I don't think I would, because if Fetch is 10 cents, other things are going to be cheaper too. So no, I'll buy the other stuff.
But would you buy
just nothing
Fetch at 9 cents?
No, I only have a limited amount of capital, and every other investment looks better to me at that point.
I know. But for me, at 9 cents, I wouldn't buy Fetch at 10 cents. I'm with you. At 9 cents,
you'd buy it for a trade.
I'd buy it for a trade. And I'd buy it for a trade to like 15 cents. I'm not holding my breath on 20 cents because, like you said, that was last week.
That was last week.
And here's what we know for a fact. Fetch and ASI is dead. Look, I don't think I've even cussed at all today. I'm doing pretty darn good.
You're doing darn good.
I'm doing darn good.
You're doing tootin' fruitin'.
Yeah. No caffeine today. I do not. The Fetch thing is dead. It's dead. That's it. It's over. It is what it is. Fetch is dead. Ocean is probably dead. ASI is dead. Okay, great. So decentralized AI is not going to be welcomed by those companies.
Right.
Now the question is, where can you make the most out of this kind of bear market? I mean, again, there's still people panicking out, right? I hadn't looked at the. I know that the markets, regular markets, got beat up yesterday, pretty good.
Dude, they're up pretty good. Well, the Nasdaq's up today. The
That's
Dow
only,
is down
only
just
half
a
a point.
touch.
Dow's down.
Well, the Nasdaq's up because Google's up, like
Yeah.
a remarkable amount, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, because Gemini 3 just dropped. We talked a little bit about that yesterday.
Yeah, Gemini 3. So everybody's
yeah.
excited about that action.
Oh, Shiza. So today, remember, I think maybe there may be some panic, well, I'm not seeing a lot of panic, but there may NVIDIA.
NVIDIA? Yeah,
NVIDIA turns out a good quarter today. If they turn out a good result, I think that's another little boost to steroids for crypto.
Yeah, but it's going to be disappointing no matter what. Like, they can't.
Brandon, can you do this on your chart? Can you put NVIDIA against Bitcoin?
Yeah. Let's add Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin's getting spanked. Right? I mean, from what time period? You want to go from the start of the year?
Well, I want to look and see if there are correlations. And
there you go.
There are kind of, that chart looks similar.
Similar, but just more downish. So, like, when you have a pop in NVIDIA, you have a pop in Bitcoin correlation, right?
Yeah.
But
so what I'm saying is that one could argue that a good result is going to be beneficial this afternoon.
Yeah, I think so too.
Maybe that gets us above 90,000.
90,000.
Let me ask you this. At what point do you exit other stuff and just go into Bitcoin because Bitcoin has oversold? I think Bitcoin is already oversold.
I do too. I'm already trying to, but I can't get out of my Jupiter because they won't reduce staking.
Oh, I know. That's really frustrating me. And I think back to the last time I sold Jupiter at 62 cents.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that was good times. Remember those times?
Well, the problem is Jupiter's getting so cheap, I can't even sell it. Like it's such a loss.
I know.
Now.
It's like, would you even want to sell it at this point? I don't even know. I don't have a lot left to sell to get into Bitcoin.
And I don't blame the Jupiter team for this. I mean, I blame them for getting down to 50 cents. This is just the market selling.
Yeah. I think so too. So
I think Mama C is right. Right now, I think Bitcoin is the best. It's the safest. I can still tell people confidently to buy Bitcoin. But so I think we're going to get a good result from NVIDIA. I do think there'll be a little boost in the market. I think tonight will be fine. I don't mind this sell-off right now. Well, it's a little self-serving because I'm trying to get some.
Because you're waiting to get your ETH treasury, right?
Yeah.
Right. You know what? The number one thing that I would buy right now is
what?
If we're not talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm going to tell you behind the wall. This goes along with our other discussion. Don't worry about it. But like the number one thing that I think has legs.
Oh, number one thing with legs.
Yeah.
I love me some legs.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess maybe on the tax harvesting side, just take a big giant loss on Jupiter probably offsets a good chunk of my tax burden.
Sure.
I can take a $750,000 loss on it if I sold it right now.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do that with my ETH pretty soon here too.
Shiza. So we'll see. I know. Gosh.
Yeah. Also, did you see BlackRock's customers sold another 500 million, $500 million worth of the Bitcoin? Another solid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they're gonna have another outflow today because they sent 600 million over to Coinbase this morning. So they're gonna sell 600 million today.
Yeah.
Like it's a rough time
Yeah,
towards the market.
it is what it is.
I
These and it's a confluence of a lot of things. You can't blame. I don't even specifically blame the Bitcoin whales that have been dumping. I mean, well, you know, the
you know
100,000 was a line in the sand, and none of them were gonna like once the price started coming back down from 125 and it couldn't sustain. If you're in their position, you're like, no, I'm not giving this back. Fine, 100K is great. I'll take it. You can't blame them. And you can't even blame how all this started. Yeah, Trump made some tweets and some true social posts and, it killed the markets and all that. But it killed a market that was ready to be killed. Like, if you barely bump somebody and they fall down a flight of stairs, they were probably going to fall down a flight of stairs anyway. Right? Like they were already on the edge. This market was already on the edge. It was already on very weak foundations. And there was a lot of leverage. There was a lot of stupid. So, I mean, I think we got our blow off top. I think 125 and 5K Ethereum was our blow off top. And we've been getting destroyed ever since. It's been almost 2 months now. No, it's been a month and a half. It's been 45 days.
Yeah, it's been yeah.
But it's been 45 days of just of agony. But that's better than before, like where in 2018 you had 2 years of agony. 2018, 2019. Agony for 2 years and then nothing. And then it took PayPal saying we're getting into crypto to like goose the markets, and Meta to say we're going to do a stable coin to goose the markets, even though they never did. But let's see. Do I see Bitcoin at 180K before Jupe at 50 cents? No, because the Bitcoin pulled a runner. But again, those are not the same quality of asset, Frank. So that's not a fair question.
Is it so?
Yeah.
That's a good. I mean, it's not a fair question, but it kind of is too at the same time, because if you have $100 to put into Bitcoin, what Frank's asking is where your $100 will double quicker, right?
Yes, except that could you sleep at night with that bet?
Huh?
I couldn't.
$100?
Oh no! If it's the
I know. I'm just kidding. I know what you mean.
How big the chunk is representative of your portfolio,
right?
So
and that's what you're saying too. No, that's a good point, because
this is an A and B question. Like I have my whole portfolio. Is it more likely that Jupiter's 50 cents before Bitcoin's 180K? Absolutely, more likely, but it's not safe.
Here. Let me ask the inverse then. Is it more likely Jupe hits 13 cents before Bitcoin hits 45 grand?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. So it's more likely you lose half your money. So the risk return is a problem too. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. With Bitcoin down so much, why does the sell-off continue? Because people are still selling. And listen, you guys remember, what is the backdrop right now? What part of the business cycle are we in? Anyone?
The worst.
We're in a recession. We are in a recession and have been since last year. Yeah. Like clearly. And it's just now that everybody's starting to admit it. But guess what? Guess what's coming? QE or not QE, which is QE. QE is coming. Fusaka is coming. I actually have a little bit behind the wall. I kind of dummied down what's going on with the Fusaka upgrade, but I think it's important for people to know because it sets the frame for a lot of cool stuff for Ethereum next year. So stimulus checks on some level are coming. QE is coming. And remember, not QE is actually QE. It's just the short end of the yield curve. That's coming. A rate cut is coming. So things are coming that are good. But again, until people are shifting to having these conversations, and we're always, unfortunately, a few months ahead of the pack. We could be stuck in this crap for another couple months before people start coming back around to reinvesting, because they ain't doing it right now. But it's going to take a couple of positive events. boom, boom, boom. It's going to take that double bump to get your character to go from act 1 to act 2, from thesis to antithesis, where they're forced to make change. That's going to take something more than just like prices are down. Everybody's waiting for the next guy to invest. Like, when are you waiting to invest? Oh, well, when I see prices start going up again. That's not the way it's supposed to work. You're supposed to invest in things that you think are quality all the time and consistently through dollar cost averaging. That's not what any of us are doing right now. We're all like, shit, I don't know how much farther this thing could fall. And so guess what? When participants back up, or they're trepidatious, or they clutch their pearls, ain't no buyers. And if there's no buyers, and the whole planet is broke, and the whole planet got to pay rent, people are going to sell. People are going to sell stuff. Like, I'm probably going to have to sell some stuff because I got to write a ridiculous property tax check. So I'm going to have to sell some stuff. It has nothing to do with my opinion of the markets. It's just, I got to cut that check. So the money's got to come from somewhere. So yeah, there you go. Yeah. When there's blood in the streets, even when it's your own.
That's true.
In that new level 1, James, are you talking about Monad?
So right now, I think it is 63% sold through, which is pathetic.
Yeah.
Like, it is bad. They couldn't have launched at the, I don't think, a worse time in history.
This is the worst.
Like, this collapse is worse than the FTX collapse. And we kind of should have maybe saw it coming a little bit after the October 10th thing, being that the liquidation levels were 10 times worse than the FTX liquidations. Yeah. So this is the worst time to have launched a token. It is, even with Coinbase's support, not filling up. And they're throwing ads. Dude, I get like 3 emails a day now. Hey, come log in and check out the Monad sell. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, it's bad, kids. It's bad.
I mean, and honestly, this team shouldn't have gotten 119 million anythings. I mean, this is just a project that's not interesting on a technical level. And it's a project that's very sketchy on a tokenomics level. This team should get nothing. The fact that Coinbase is behind it the way they are, to me, is a little bit suspicious. Like, borderlines, not scammy, but it sure is sleazy what they've done. It sure is sleazy. And I know what this is. This is them testing the waters for their base launch.
Well,
that's all.
This test is not going well.
No, this S the bed. This poop-aid the bed.
I think there was a.
Oh, XRP likes sleazy? No, Binance likes sleazy. Where they launch crap projects that they know are crap, and then they promote them to a bunch of people, and then they quickly just quit talking about them and pretend they never promoted them, and are like, well, it's your decision. You're an investor. Yeah, but you advertise 17 times a day for 700 days in a row. Yeah, but you could say no. You're an adult. Okay, man. You're right. You begged me, practically sat outside my front yard and picketed me to buy your stupid crap, and then it crapped the bed. But I'm an adult, so the risk is on me. Like, come on, man.
Some interesting. This is cool because Polymarket shows there were some interesting expectations of the Monad launch before it launched. Oh. So before Monad launched, oh crap, that's the wrong one. Hold on a sec. Or is it the right one?
I'll admit, I thought it was going to do better than it did because I figured Coinbase was going to do everything in their power to be behind it.
Yeah, this is the right one. So before Monad launched, there was an 82% chance they were going to get $1 billion in commitments. 82% chance. Now there's a 7, which I think is extremely high as well. Now they're thinking maybe $300 million.
They're not even. Yeah, I don't.
They're not even.
When is the final day?
I don't know when the window closes, but yeah, you bring up, it's only at 168 or whatever it is, and I think there's only 2 days left, and the majority FOMO'd in at the beginning, and now everybody's like, whoa, why didn't this fill up? What? I don't think it's going to get 300 million.
No.
So I would buy the no on this side.
Yeah, I think that's a good, again, not a gambler, but that's a good one. Okay,
that's not a bad one.
Should we go behind the wall and talk about your play that you think is a good play? And then we will talk about Fusaka, and then we'll talk about Fusaka.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh crap, I got a CT scan soon. Ugh. No, not ooh. It's not good.
No.
Yeah, not good. No.
Bad. You got some brain stuff going on? Bad brain?
It's actually it's a Euro CT scan.
What? They're doing it in
Euro section.
Oh,
it's like
it's a PP scan.
If we're being honest, yeah.
I'm taking a CT from a PP.
Yeah.
You looking for kidney stones and stuff or what?
Yeah, something's going on. Yeah. Cool.
Ouch, man. Ouch.
Yeah, it's been a painful couple months, man.
I bet. Ooh.
Going behind the proverbial wall now to continue the broadcast privately for the digital investors and digital private clients. If you'd like to join us, simply go to nickblacknext.com and subscribe to one of our plans and immediately take advantage of our library of tools, tactics, and information. It's all designed to help you learn, grow, and manage your portfolio like a pro. Join us now.